So the number one problem that we solve and that we see with teams is this idea of the multiple destination trap. As an organization, you have so many opportunities. Everybody has a different idea of what success looks like. And ultimately, people don't know what to do to move forward. And why it's a trap is because you don't actually realize that you're in it. Everybody assumes, or it's implied, that everybody's on the same page. But really, when you get down to it, everybody has a different idea. You end up spinning around in circles, and no one knows what they need to do to move forward. What are the costs of the trap for you to consider is uncertainty. So your entire organization, top down, bottom up, unsure of the best things to do to drive the business forward. There's lack of progress, slow or no progress towards important milestones. Lower engagement. People are reactive to changes versus proactive in driving them forward, especially in 2023. You need people to be bought into driving transformational change. And as a leader, you are micromanaging. You have to put out fires. You have to react to everything versus having the right structure system in place to support your team driving towards that vision that you want to accomplish. So what we can do in our 2 or 3 day alignment program is align your team and your strategy. So getting everybody clear on your vision or your one destination, your mission, what you do, who you do it for, your values, how you show up as an organization, focusing on a couple priorities and then cascading that down into goals and actions. So really setting your team up to have a clear and aligned understanding of where you're going and what you need to do to get there. What that looks like over a 2 or 3 day session is we walk through this. Where are we now? Where are we going? What's going to get in our way? What do we need to do? And how are we going to implement our plan? And then that, parlays into our implementation packages where we look at implementation constraints, operational pieces that need to be put in place, leadership pieces that need to be put in place, or any other key topic that your organization might need. So our team of strategic planning facilitators will lead your team through that conversation in a professionally moderated way so that everybody leaves feeling like that time was well spent. One of the key tenets to a good strategic plan is the idea of prioritization. Focus on doing a few things well instead of many things poorly, and minimize switching costs. So, some organizations have too many priorities, which means they don't have any priorities at all. But a way to visualize it is if you're focused on 10 different things, you have 10% of your time, money, energy to go towards each. That doesn't even account for the switching cost versus focusing on a couple things, doing them really well, accomplishing them, and moving on. That's the power of alignment. That's the power of prioritization. And that's what our team at SME Strategy can bring to you. One of the last things that I'll share is, progress is really just about conversations. I've led hundreds of these strategic planning sessions personally, and at the end of every single one, people feel lighter. All of those questions, concerns, wonders, worries that exist in their brains, there's a time, a place, and a structure for them to talk about it, to talk it through, and to leave the session feeling clear about where they want to go and really removing the constraints of them being impactful within the organization. So we've done these online, virtually for the past 12 years, and we'd love to be able to do that with your organization. So if you'd like more information, be sure to click the Contact Us page or fill out the form at the bottom here, or you can send us an email to info@smestrategy.net. We can have a conversation to see if we're a fit to better understand your needs and then take the next step towards getting you towards one destination.